something that he was struggling with earlier on in the games. Weirdly, he became a team fight Twisted Fate. It was later on when he was porting into fights and repositioning that he found the most danger. And now with the Neferi, that ability to take the jungle mid lane and go towards an Ambessa.
Hongq will stay safe, so nothing will happen there, but HLE have the priority for the first Drake of the game.
Speaking of pro play, we've got 3 teleports and 2 globals between Ziggs and Shen as well, so let's be real, it's also kind of a hallmark of pro play that you sneeze and everyone just turns up on the same screen.
We did see that yesterday. In
It's
fact,
true.
it was an all-in, 4 TPs committed within 1 second of each other, but this Drake is not long for the world. The Hex Tech 3 members of HLE, Gumayusi rotating around. We do see the Twisted Fate ultimate.
Uh-oh. Shayas is getting jumped on, though, as JDG see everyone on the Dragon and say, well, we'll pick up the Gnar. Instead, I forgot about another global. There's a Twisted Fate in the game, and he helps pick up a kill.
Yeah, Gala did commit that TP a little too late, though, so he arrives and is unfortunately unable to have any impact. So you could argue that that was a spent summoner for no real gain. Vampire all summoners gone. Junja with the flash as well. And I mean, you look at Kanavi, he still has flash. So there's that summoner difference in that jungle. Gold lead, though, right now, pretty close.
The resets came on through from HLE. That's a long, long way away from a Mega Gnar. And look, it might be an extended timer on the Ambessa ult. It's still not shorter than a gold card, and it makes it easy as you like.
HLE would be happy with that. This is still a good position for them. The wave clear coming out of Gumayusi on this Ziggs, 15 CS up over Gala, so they do have that lead in the bot side.
Whoa. There's a bit of a taunt as Gumayusi finds himself face-checking Vampire, but will be able to satch his way out to safety.
Yeah, luckily with barely enough mana to do it. JDG hanging around, just making sure they get the info on Gumayusi recalling. They're keeping him here. They might be looking for a dive here.
He's got no mana. Here we go. The Hound's Pursuit comes on in. The Dark in daggers, and the power is unleashed. Junja will be able to reset turret aggro because he has a W button.
We see the vision control. HLE's is in the bot side jungle of JDG. They want to see where they're coming from as they've started up that Drake. Kanavi onto it straight away.
Delight is here on her own, but so is Vampire. That makes it pretty spicy. There's nearly the Mega Gnar. This gets difficult as a tactical sweep to teleports from everywhere. Junja also around. The taunt makes things tricky. Mega Gnar into the wall. Delight, and of course Zeka with the teleport. Goes back in, looks for more of a perfect execution, but it'll just be the one kill. And HLE finally on the kill board.
That's it, on the board, and in stylish fashion, Zeka arrives so fast, but look at these wards. HLE looking for more.
Xiaoxi's been left low, just a flash on in! And Gumayusi with the roaming Ziggs of all champions gets an extra.
Fair and square, they have 3 role quests completed to 0 from JDG.
They had the extra member, right? You saw 3 members from the side. Actually, we're going to have to hold him. That's Kanavi in danger. Flash for the gold card. He's flagged and dragged out, but look what he's dragged himself into. It's a war. I don't think he can win.
What?
Oh my God!
He's still alive!
The Cataclysm and the flash. I said he doesn't go backwards. He does get out, though.
Kanavi lives! What was that? You absolute master of J4! He committed his ultimate, he committed his flash, but he gets away because JDG committed even more. You've got to be, oh my goodness, these are the best players in the world, and plays like that are why?
Why did he have to leave us? I miss him in the LPL dearly. What a psychopath in the best possible way. Zeka's going to pick up the first turret and top side as well.
Cataclysm out and then flash to get that distance that JDG couldn't follow up with because they'd committed it all at the start of that fight. So really heads up play as JDG collapse on Zeus.
Speaking of committing, they bring multiple members down. The Hound's Pursuit and the call of the pack. And Zeus, I fear you may be calling an ambulance. He gets bled out with the Dark in Daggers Part 2.
Yeah, right now JDG, they are running this rift. As good as HLE are, JDG are working as a unit. They're bringing more members to every single fight. The only one that HLE won was that top side where they got to go.
Junja said, I just want to get us some gold. Let me have a Herald so I can try and get a turret.
Critically, it is on vision, so HLE do know this one started up, but the timing was fantastic. Kanavi on that recall, but they're racing out to the Rift Herald. There are pings coming down. They want to contest this if they can.
Vampire flash of the Shadow Dash, the Hound's Pursuit. Hongq turns up. Gala on the other side, caught inside the Hextech ultimate, but lives! He lives! That's huge. Hongq in danger. Gold card comes on down. Zeka inside that Twilight Shroud. Mainly start running away and does. Kanavi and Zeka here, but they are 2 members down. JDG pounce.
I love Kanavi. He's just standing here going, What are you going to do about it? I'm all the way over here. Bring it on. But the jungler still lives. And honestly, Gumayushi just got caught out there. He was too far up. And JDG collapsed and capitalized. But Zeus looking for more as JDG want this Drake.
Yeah, they're trying to prevent too much of an easy opportunity with the Mega. Now the teleports begin to fly Zaka into the backhand. On top of Junja, the stun in the wall. Zeus low, not quite down. The exhaust, the Mega Inferno Bomb. Delight is delightful indeed as Junja also falls. And HLE, despite starting to fight down members, come away with the dragon and more kills.
HLE, they were so far behind, but they just find the angle. They get the flanking TP. They get a great start to that fight. Zeus just outplays, lives on a sliver of health after JDG commits so many resources to him and are unable to play the rest of the fight. HLE zone them away, so that win condition is online. Another 4 minutes, and if they get that Drake, they will have the soul, and they will be that much more potent. So really looking forward to that, but we take a quick breather. We have a look as things are slowing down. Recalls coming through.
That might give them an opportunity to make a move elsewhere with Shelly. Garlic clearing up the wave in the mid lane, does have Junja around theoretically, but Delight and Guma here making things pretty scary. Delight potentially getting jumped on though, as Honku TP's in with that Destiny Gate. Try to blow him up, Hextech ultimatum, Gala out to safety as Kanavi says, get off my support. Zek is in the base, Delight is out, the fight is madness. Junja calls the pack, gets the kill, but doesn't get the opportunity to reset properly. Vampire gonna hold on the Shadow Dash as Zeus, nearly at the Mega Gnar, flashes in with a boomerang, and Honku is Honku queuing, crying out in his own base as Vampire in a 1v3. HLE just unrelenting, trapped under the turret though as Gala has got the advantage of having his fountain nearby and gets another back. Zeka with the reset now. I wonder whether he's turning that Dark Seal into something a bit spicy. It'll just be the Ampto. Shadow Flame completed. Has the teleport eyes on the Akali into the fight.
Yeah, really well-timed item pickup. These items can be those power spikes that make or break these team fights, because that is what this will be. HLE, they want this. They don't need this.
No, they don't. Vampire in on damage onto Delight, who is taken out, and Xiaoshu gets it. 5v4 now for JDG, who had to burn very little to pick off the Camille. Zeus around nowhere near the Mega Gnar. The Scout of the Week lands. It's damage onto Guma. Loses 25%. Kanavi flashes for a Cataclysm, and it's the end of days all right for Jingdong Gaming. JDG, Jingdong, the witch is dead.
They disappeared. Kanavi with the flash Cataclysm into the Mega Inferno Bomb from Gumayushi, takes JDG's dreams and rips them apart.
This man on Jarvan is a monster.
Flash Cataclysm into the Mega Inferno Bomb from Gumayushi, takes JDG's dreams and rips them apart.
This man on Jarvan is a monster. He flashes, he commits the R, he looks everyone in place, and the rest of HLE cracks their necks and throws everything at the kitchen sink. And it turns out JDG go drown.
That's it. He knew that was a one-way journey, but if HLE could win it hard enough, they would still have the manpower to take that Drake down. And that is exactly what we saw. Zeus left standing alone, gets the soul, and it is a Cloud Soul, so they're going to have that. Yeah, I mean, we take a look at Zeka. 306 hasn't died yet. Vampire did die in that ace, in that fight. So unfortunately, he's not unkilled now. These items, so important. Like you called out, Zeka picking up the second completed before the fight, has now a 10-stack Dark Seal.
Never mind the fact that Gumayusi, for all he's 2 and 5, has just picked up a damn death cap.
That's it, a Rabadon's death cap on this 3-item Ziggs now. And we saw before that the highest single damage by any player is literally Gumayushi. They're making a play.
Gold card on to Guma, who's going to try and be saved by Delight and Kanavi. They jump in. The Mega Inferno Bomb is flashed away from Kanavi. There's the Cataclysm. Deletes Honku. There's nothing to be done by the Twisted Fate. They try to run away as Zeus. Nearly the Mega Gnar hops on in. It's a hop, a skip, and a crunch.
Oh,
the Mega Gnar's in. Zeka's there. The perfect execution will decapitate him. Welcome to Paris. Eat a guillotine.
Xiaoshu tries to get it done, but he's 1v5. There's nothing left. Zeka with the Quadra rips them apart. HLE find the play, they find the team, and they might just find everything.
Look, the plays might have been back and forth, but the structures weren't. And in the late game, Hanwha Life Esports, MSI champions, are looking to return the favor and do it again. Instead, at Esports World Cup 2026, it's a battleground here, all right. night, and HLE are the victors.
Parlez-vous français, because you are going to need it here in France. HLE beat JDG in this best of one.